Hello everyone, welcome to Study Automation. In this tutorial, we will see how we can create database, how we can create rows, how we can add elements in this database, and how we can update and delete. So let's get started. So here you can see we have option to create the database. By default, we have admin, config, local, and my database we created through console. So now we will create database through the GUI. We can click on create database. Here we have to write the name. Let's say I am writing test DB. Collection name. So collection name we can keep. By default we have to add any collection. So let's say I can write here user and then click create database. So now you can see test DB is created and here we have user collection. So if we will select test DB, by default we are not seeing any option. So we can select users, and then in this particular user collection we don't have any data. So now let's add one data. So here we have two options. Either I can click on import file or I can insert document directly. So let's here we can click insert document. In this one we have two options. One is paste one or more documents here. Documents is nothing but a JSON format, or we can insert using plus sign. So if you want to insert, so if I'll create here add field after ID. So let's say I am writing here name, and here I can add the value. This is a type of a string. We can click enter. I can write age, and then I'll write here as a type of integer. So I'll write 20. Then I can say salary. This is kind of, we can use double, and here I'll put, let's say 5,000. And if I'll go into the another view, it will be automatically inserted here. So by default this ID will be there, and we can click insert. So one record is inserted, one document is created inside this collection. Similar to that, you can insert one or more data, and also you have one option here. From this data you can update. So if you want to update, you can click on edit document, and from here you can update anything. So let's say I'm writing here Rakesh, and then you can click on update. Similarly, if you want to copy the duplicate, then you can click on copy document. This is copied. Now click here add document, and then simply you can delete it and paste it. So now the same document is added here. Just you can replace anything that you want. So let's say I have replaced it, and we can click insert. So here it is saying duplicate ID. So now you can give any different ID since we have copied, or you can remove it. Click insert. So by default it will be inserted here. So now we have two rows, two documents basically. So let's say if I want to delete any particular, here we have one option clone. So if you will click clone, it will ask you that you want to keep the same data or you want to add different data. So let's say if I add Amit, and then if I change the data, we can click insert. This is inserted. So clone is used just to clone it. If you want to copy it for other purposes, you can copy it, and here we have option to edit this. Now we have another option, that is delete. So if you will click delete, this data is flagged for deletion. We can click delete. Now you can say data is deleted. Also we have a views, different view. So by default it is selected list view. If you will click a JSON view, you can see data in the JSON view. We have another option, that is table view. We can click here and you will see data in the form of table. So that's all. We will see in the next video, we will see how we can perform aggregation, how we can add operations on that. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the video.